On this edition of Lexington Now, Year 2 for Work Lexington, a big donation to Eastside Technical Center, and calling 911. I'm Neil Noah, and welcome to Lexington Now for the week of September 12, 2022. Last year, the city launched the new Workforce Resource Center, Work Lexington, and following its success, Year 2 was launched this past week.
My name is Anissa Franklin. I am the Chief Administrative Officer with the Urban League of Lexington, where PG People Sr. serves as our President and CEO. Now, the role of the Urban League with Work Lexington this year is to coordinate, facilitate, and orchestrate the work of our many partners that you see around the room. What we're trying to do is empower the community so that they can reach that next rung in the ladder of their economic development.
Starting this year, the Urban League, part of the Lexington Economic Partnership, will be leading the daily operation of Work Lexington. Anissa, we greatly appreciate your involvement as well as your leadership. Thank you so much. So Work Lexington opened its doors last year in the East End neighborhood with the goal of opening the door to employment to anyone looking for work. The goal is to make job training accessible, available at the neighborhood level. Work Lexington offers opportunities for job training, job placement, and support services. During the pandemic, our city learned a lot about the importance of partnerships. Work Lexington depends on partnerships, bringing together workforce partners to form a one-stop shop for job training. Thanks to all of the workforce partners who are here today, all the way around this gym. There are 14 workforce partners involved in Work Lexington. Although the impact of COVID-19 is not totally behind us, our economy has regained its strength, shaking off the effects of the pandemic. We want to help our job seekers do the same. As we begin our second year of operation, the Urban League will help us reach out to East End neighbors who would like to improve their job skills and find employment.
This initiative here at Charles Young Center is important mainly because there's a lot of redevelopment and reinvestment in this community. And anything that we can do as the city and as the partners for this community and this neighborhood to create job opportunities and make sure that the people in this neighborhood, in this community and surrounding areas are ready to get into the workforce, that's going to give us the better opportunity to be successful after rebounding after this pandemic. Today's event also marks the city's continued commitment to investing in this neighborhood specifically. Not only with the recent announcement that you all heard last week of the American Rescue Plan capital grants program that went out to a lot of our nonprofit partners, but also recently the council supported a new position to be here at this facility to make these resources in this building to work with the advisory board and other community partners to provide access to this building to make sure that these resources are accessible and available to the folks that live in this community. So we'll continue to work and to do the good things that will give our residents the opportunities to be successful, and we look for continuing to partner with you all going forward, and thank you all for being here today.
My name is Melissa Clore, and I'm an outreach liaison for Retain Kentucky, and I work at the University of Kentucky on a research study again called Retain. The University and Retain are committed and excited to provide opportunities for individuals to return to work in Lexington community and the state of Kentucky. Retain stands for Retaining Employment and Talent After Injury Illness Network. This federally funded research study is free and open to individuals 18 years old or older who have a non-work related injury or illness that prevents them from staying in the workforce. Retained participants receive support to identify their stay at work and return to work goals and to take steps to achieve those goals. Individuals interested in enrolling in retained services can get more information by visiting www.kyretain.org or come see me at the table here today, or you can also call 859-562-3251. So by participating in the Charles Young Center over the last 9 months, Retain has been able to take part in numerous community job fairs, expungement clinics. We've been able to connect with community-based school clinics and partner with Lexington Public Libraries and libraries statewide to broaden outreach services. We have been able to, and fortunate enough, to find and use services within our Work Lexington partners to better serve participants and help eliminate barriers that are keeping them out of the workforce. Residents who come to the Charles Young Center have access to 14 different agencies, and these agencies are here to help with employment support, job training opportunities. Whether you're searching for a job, you're interested in learning new skills, seeking new training opportunities, or need help with resumes and mock interviews, Work Lexington is here to assist.
People are often confused about the proper way to use 911, but the folks at the Emergency Management Center have some tips on proper usage of the service.
911 is for emergencies, life and death emergencies, destruction of property, anything that is happening right now and that is a danger to the citizen or other citizens in the area. 911 is, that's the number to call. So we have an administrative number, 859-258-3600 for non-emergencies, things such as theft reports, burglary reports, anything that does not require a light and siren response.
If you call 911 and your call's not answered immediately, stay on the line. Do not hang up. The next available operator is going to get to you just as quickly as they can. If you hang up, then you go to the back of the call queue. And so every call that's come in since you have attempted yours will be answered prior to you. So it's extremely important to stay on the line.
Yes, we are here and we are ready to answer and to facilitate a call for a service for Lexington. Sometimes the call volume is high, and there are circumstances when there is a wreck or something of that nature, something that's a big event that someone witnesses or that it is affecting a lot of people. The call volume just shoots through the roof. And everybody today, they want to be the first to call. And so, if we had 10 operators answering the phone and we're getting 20 calls, well, at that particular time, then there's 10 calls that are going to take a longer time to answer. But we're here and we're ready, and just stay on the line for us. We have call times and call counts hour per hour. We average about 5,000 calls a day. And that can go up or down depending on what's actually going on in the city. Last year, for example, we had 219,000 911 calls alone that were facilitated. And that doesn't include the non-emergency line. We try to answer the call as soon as it comes in. The call taker is going to ask pertinent questions related to whatever is going on, and they're going to enter that information into our computer-aided dispatch system and then send it over to dispatch either fire, EMS, or police.
It's always important to try to look around you, be aware of your surroundings. If you are not from this area or unfamiliar with Lexington, do you see a landmark? Do you see an intersection? We can always find any intersection. Do you see a house number? Do you see a business? Those types of things can quickly be researched, and we can facilitate a response to those locations. So when you call 911, if you don't feel comfortable getting off the line and you would like for the operator to stay on with you, the operator can stay on with you. The primary aspect of that is going to be to make sure that the caller's safe. Our telecommunicators are trained to make sure that safety is ensured throughout the call. They're going to have the next steps. They're going to let you know what we need to do next. We need to get you to a safe place so that response is already coming. That call taker's going to stay on the phone with you and get as many details and give you the instructions that you need to try to get you safe.
We try to have at least 5 operators answering calls at one time, and that fluctuates during peak hours and also shifts. Right now, E911, we are looking for great people to come and join our team. Staffing is an issue nationwide. We've recently adopted some incentives here in Lexington to try to get our numbers up. But 24/7, there is someone here who can answer the call. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared. Don't think about everything that is going on around you. If you need help, call. Fire and EMS, police, we are here to facilitate whatever response that's needed. We get a lot of calls, ranging in age from children to the elderly. So the type of call, the tempo of the call, it changes, but we are prepared and trained to answer the questions and facilitate the need.
If you have an emergency, call 911. We're always there to help.
Don't be afraid or nervous. We are here to facilitate any type of emergency need.
If you call 911 and your call's not answered immediately, stay on the line. We're going to get to you just as quickly as we possibly can.
A major donation was made to a local educational institution. We'll tell you about it when we come back.
Have 2 ways out. When fire strikes, deadly smoke can fill your home within minutes. That's why the USFA wants you to plan and practice home fire drills. Draw a map of each level of your home showing all doors and windows. Discuss the map with everyone who lives with you. Practice your home fire drill at least twice a year. Make sure all doors and windows that lead outside open easily. Push the smoke alarm button to start the drill. Try feeling your way in the dark or with your eyes closed. Have at least 2 ways out of every room. If your first way out is blocked by fire or smoke, you can use your second way out. If there is smoke, get low and go. Crawl quickly under the smoke to your nearest exit. Close doors behind you and gather at a pre-planned outside meeting place where first responders can see you. Call 911. Remember, get out and stay out. Never go back inside for people, pets, or things.
Welcome back to Lexington Now. Eastside Technical Center offers specialized career-based training to high school students. And now, thanks to a generous donation from the fire department, the center's fire service pathway has a new tool to train its students.
This is a very exciting day, and what better use of a 1986 fire truck right back here than to become an instructor for our future firefighters. We are really proud to donate this truck to Eastside Technical. This is a good day. Let me just tell you a quick snapshot, a little bit about our firefighters from my perspective. They are nationally ranked as one of the best fire departments in the United States. It's amazing what they can do and how well they are trained. They recently went to Eastern Kentucky to help flood victims. They have teams who are experts in swift water rescue. Last year, they were in Western Kentucky helping tornado victims. They pull victims off the side of cliffs and address chemical spills. They have started a community paramedicine program to expand our medical services that we offer to our residents. They install smoke detectors in residents' homes. And if that's not enough, by the way, they fight fires. They're the brave people the people with courage who run toward the danger when everybody else runs away. And so I'm very proud of them and the good work they do. And today is just another example of their outstanding service.
When I was preparing some remarks for this, I had no idea that we were going to be graced by the students' presence. And I was a little bit overwhelmed when I turn around and I see these students. And let me just say, the future of the Lexington Fire Department is strong, I can tell. So good morning and thank you all for being here. It is an honor to be here today to reflect and celebrate on the partnership between the Lexington Fire Department, which, by the way, celebrated our 151st anniversary on Wednesday, and Fayette County Public Schools. I want to take just a moment to reflect upon what this partnership represents to our organization and to me personally. Even though we are 151 years old, we do recognize that to survive as an organization, to continue to be the best fire department anywhere in the country, and to continue to provide world-class service to our community, we must evolve and continue to learn. One of the most significant components of that continuous improvement process is seeking innovative ways to partner with others in our community. In our dealings with Fayette County Public Schools, I know that Dr. Liggins and his incredible staff are also looking to be innovators and leaders in the educational space. I foresee that this partnership will be mutually beneficial for both of our institutions.
The fire engine donation to the Eastside Technical Center through the Lexington Fire Department and the City of Lexington is an excellent example of how thoughtful and innovative partnerships can help impact learning opportunities for all of our students. I'd like to thank Mayor Gordon and Chief Wells for your continued support and partnership, which is evident today through this generous donation. It is fitting that in 1986, Pierce Arrow Fire Engine, which served our community from the home station 5 directly across the street from Maxwell Elementary, will close out its career at another one of our schools.
I wanted to say, just speaking from the heart, the students and the staff at Eastside, we want to thank the City of Lexington, the City Council, the Mayor, the Fire Chief, the Fire Department. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts to donating this fire truck to us. It is every day as their instructor, I'm able to see how their eyes light up, how their body language changes when we walk into that bay. The excitement on their faces with the fire truck. It provides something that's beyond anything that I can even say as far as the real life experience, the real training experience that they receive is in this pathway. The fire truck provides everything and more. And we're just so grateful that we're able to use this. It's the centerpiece of our program. And my goal in the future is to be able to continue to provide with our diverse student population that you see. We wanted to provide those with potential for recruits for the Lexington Fire Department and the surrounding counties.
The Division of Environmental Quality has teamed with local artists for the 5th annual Art by Nature. Seth Holbrook tells us what to expect this year.
I'm Seth Holbrook, an environmental event coordinator with the Lexington's Division of Environmental Services. I'm here to talk to you all about our 5th annual Art by Nature exhibit. It opened on Friday, August 26th, right here in the Loudon House, located in Castlewood Park at 209 Castlewood Drive. Art by Nature started in 2018 out of an idea formed from one of our participants in our Community Environmental Academy. And though we weren't able to use their idea as part of an academy project, we did continue working on it and it became the program that you see today. The gallery this year is featuring artwork that is themed around front yards and their importance and the beauty of native landscapes here in the Bluegrass. We have 46 different works from 26 local artists here in Fayette County. We invite anyone and everyone to participate, and all types of mediums are on display, from paintings to drawings to photography and videography. It's always really great to see the participation in Art by Nature. People really love coming out and seeing the work and coming to the receptions and also just doing the work. You get to go out and visit locations around Lexington to inspire you for the artwork, and they all deal with different natural elements of the city. In the past, we've had themes such as streamside restoration projects, mailbox strips, and trees. But this year, front yards have got the spotlight. We are focusing on how front yards are an underutilized and underappreciated aspect of our urban environment, and how the native plants that can be found within them are very important and can be quite beautiful. So our themes are chosen by our Greenway Planning Management team, who helps to also plan and put out our Plant by Numbers program, which allows citizens here in Lexington to find easy designs for plantable spaces around their own yard. And then we allow people to make art for Art by Nature from locations similar to the plans, allowing them to highlight the benefits and how easy it is to allow those kinds of plants and beauty into your neighborhood. We will be here in the Loudon House until September 24th, so you can join us here for our Lex Arts Hop reception on September 16th from 6 to 8 p.m., or you can join us on September 24th, that's a Saturday, from 6 to 8 p.m. for our closing reception. We'll have some light refreshments as well as some activities that are fun for both adults and children. If you'd like any more information, you can find more at lexingtonky.gov/artbynature, or if you have any questions, you can email me at sholbrook@lexingtonky.gov.
We've got another full schedule of meetings on Lex TV this week to tell you about. And as always, you can catch our gavel-to-gavel coverage here or streaming online. And remember, for the most accurate and up-to-date information on all city business, check out our website at lexingtonky.gov. Here's this week's meeting coverage. That's all for now, but as always, you can keep up with us on social media. Check out the latest traffic updates on Twitter at LexRex, or catch our live traffic cams on lexingtonky.gov. For all of us at Lex TV, I'm Neil Noah, and that's it for now.